Ronnie traveling?
I assume he's traveling, yes. I don't know. We don't have an update as far. He said he felt better today, but I assume he's traveling, yes.
Any takeaways when you watch the film?
We found a way to win a game. That was the biggest thing. There was certainly a lot of things we could still do better, but at this stage, with losing 4 in a row and winless at home, it was just whatever it took. I was really pleased with the way we played in overtime. We moved the ball, made shots, and played good defense.
I think going to the game, you guys had the most sort of single-digit losses in the NBA so far. Does just being able to get that win give you that sort of momentum going forward when you're in games like that are fun?
I don't know if one game counts as momentum, but we felt when we were 3-2 and we had won 2 out of 3 close games on the road. We felt like winning close games, particularly on the road, is really important in the grand scheme of things of a season. So we've played certainly our share of close games. We need to win more than we lose to those. At the end, after 82 games, it makes a big impact.
How's Scal doing? Did he come through last night or something?
Yeah, he's fine.
Same with the son, or?
Yeah, as far as we know right now. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow.
So with these Kings, should be a nice slow-paced game tomorrow night, right?
They're up tempo. They definitely have a style of play. They push it, shoot a lot of threes. It's every time you play a team, they have strengths and weaknesses, and you just try and limit what they do well. And running and shooting threes is what they do well.
So how do you limit the running part of that?
Sorry. Everybody has to get back, and you have to communicate. They're still going to push it, but if you can, stem the tide and not give up easy ones where they have to back out, they're going to run every time. But if you make a concerted effort to not only get back but to communicate and not give up on the possession, then you have a better chance.
So then, do you try to run with them offensively, or is this a game where you try to go less tempo, or how do you approach that?
I've never advocated slowing down, and we want to take the opportunities that are there. But we're an average pace team. We're gonna have when the opportunities that are there, we'll run. But that's not necessarily the way we play.
Did you call more set plays last night? It seemed like there were at the start of a game, maybe something more scripted.
No, honestly, the first quarter's usually. I don't call a lot in the first quarter. I think Dame kind of manages the first quarter, but I wouldn't say that we called more or less plays last night than usual.
Seeing CJ make that shot when maybe the three-pointer he's been struggling a little bit with that. What does that mean for him to sort of get the Muncouts back?
Well, you can tell by his reaction. It meant a lot. It's just look, we had. You feel the weight, whether it's a losing streak or a shooting slump or whatever. You just feel the weight. Sometimes it's self-imposed, and hopefully, both of those went away with that shot.
What do you like about Anthony as far as just the way he attacks the game? Like, he's aggressive, he's confident. Do you see that? Is he growing in that area?
Well, he's still growing. I think what he did in LA against the Clippers and then last night, I think he's certainly gaining in confidence, but he still has room to grow. There are things that he can do better, but the game, offensively, he kind of knows what he can do. He's confident in his shot. He's got quickness to get to the rim, to get to the paint. He's got a nice floater, and I think he's still gonna get better. But the good thing is for any offensive players, know how you can get to the things that you want to get to.
And then are you you've talked about the matchups, so actually working the matchups, but are you liking that 3-guard line?
Oh, sure.
More with each passing game?
Or? Well, yeah. There's a lot to like. It does, in a game like last night, Kent was playing well and defensively. I wanted to get Anthony back in, but it was just because of how the game was going, it was tough. But basically, it's got to be a net positive. If we score well and defend well enough, then it's a net positive, and that's the most important thing.
What was it last night? Did you track that? You guys
I
track
do,
it
but
pretty hard?
I mean, I could check, but I don't know off the top of my
It
head.
must have been a net positive last night, right? I mean,
I hope so. I would think so, but I don't know. I'd have to check. I kind of check it every game.
Is there a tendency against a team that shoots a lot of threes like they do to try and match their threes? Or, I mean,
Sometimes I think you've seen a lot of basketball where it's kind of tit for tat. You
Yeah.
go back. It can get going back and forth like that, and it's kind of fun when it does. But it's it can also be a trap that you fall into.
well, if you don't match the threes, then you got to get some good stuff inside, right? I mean, to
The-
make up for
the-
that.
uh,
You're losing points on the threes.
The bottom line is to be efficient on offense. However you're efficient. You look at a team like even the Clippers don't shoot a lot of threes, but they're a very efficient team. And so, how you score the ball, I think we're shooting more threes now, which is great. If we get quality threes, that's great. But if we can getting to the rim is a more efficient shot than shooting threes. So, I think it's just. I've always believed you got to take what the game gives you, and be efficient at what you're doing.
Do you expect to see Dame and CJ 1-2 in minutes played a month from now?
Yes and no. I'm a little bit old school. I mean, yes, somebody is going to lead the league in minutes played. There's going to be somebody lead the league in minutes
Really?
played. So
Stop the presses.
yeah, but if we hadn't gone to overtime, Dame would have been at 39 minutes. But to me, two guys in their prime can average 38 minutes and be fine. We did a study on how many players over the years have averaged 40 minutes a game. I mean, Will Chamberlain averaged 40 minutes a game every year of his career.
There's only one Will. He played 48 minutes
Yeah,
plus.
I know, 48.5 one year.
Yeah.
No, it's to me, it's about managing his minutes. I was glad that Dame. I'm very aware of his minutes. He only played, I think, 15 something in the first half, which I like his first half minutes to be relatively low in case we need to extend his minutes in the second half. But to me, managing his minutes, we do that during the course of the game. And today he took a day off, so he's kind of built for it.
Just going back to Anthony, it does seem like you guys are putting him in big moments. I mean, the Philadelphia game, he gets the last shot. Last night, he takes the last shot in regulation. Does that just speak to the confidence you have in him?
Yeah, in both those situations, you want to put as many threats on the court as possible. So, and that they have to be accounted for. So, both against Philly and last night, I felt confident anybody on the court, if they got a shot, that they had a chance to make it. And Anthony's one of them.